Supposedly, this is off a Harley, but it looks a lot to me like one of those Chinese aftermarket parts. Anyway, I do need a front end for some bike I have, so. This is pretty cool though, it's a naked bitch. There's like a little booty on it. So I made that shit from this rail. I cut the ends and like had it meet. I don't know if you can tell, but it has like a trippy angle to it because that's the way it was. From factory, it tapers, but that looks, or it's actually the exact shape of the rear end. And again, that holds just so when the suspension bottoms out, the fucking top of the rear end can travel up there. It's just slammed. But not that slammed, so it has enough travel there or something, I don't know. Anyway, that's what I came up with. And I still need to do a little bit more grinding, maybe another pass, but I left this like factory hole so it can drain. And that slot on the top and shit. But that's it. So I made that shit from this rail. I cut the ends and like had it meet. I don't know if you can tell, but it has like a trippy angle to it because that's the way it was. From factory, it tapers, but that looks, or it's actually the exact shape of the rear end. And again, that holds just so when the suspension bottoms out, the fucking top of the rear end can travel up there. It's just slammed. But not that slammed, so it has enough travel there or something, I don't know. Anyway, that's what I came up with. And I still need to do a little bit more grinding, maybe another pass, but I left this like factory hole so it can drain. And that slot on the top and shit. But that's it. So I made that shit from this rail. I cut the ends and like had it meet. I don't know if you can tell, but it has like a trippy angle to it because that's the way it was. From factory, it tapers, but that looks, or it's actually the exact shape of the rear end. And again, that holds just so when the suspension bottoms out, the fucking top of the rear end can travel up there. It's just slammed. But not that slammed, so it has enough travel there or something, I don't know. Anyway, that's what I came up with. And I still need to do a little bit more grinding, maybe another pass, but I left this like factory hole so it can drain. And that slot on the top and shit. But that's it. I took it on its first cruise right now, but I ran out of gas because I have a tiny, nice little fucking gallon. I just need to find a fuel cell for it because, like I said before, this bed was shaved, so it doesn't have a filler door on either side because they had it on a 67 for some weird reason. And I've been seeing 67s with all sorts of stupid beds on them, like the OBS bed on the 67. They've been doing that shit, dog. You'll go to hell. Jesus will take you. That shit looks good with those fucking hubcaps and shit. She's a 20. Yo, those lights are fine. That box truck at my crib is missing those lights. Esas luces de acá enfrente le faltan a la panadera. Son las direccionales, mira. Las tienen las dos. Es que esta es viejita, esta pinche van.
Y eso le quedan a la panadera.
Esta pinche van es como 60 y algo. O 71 o 2. I'm looking for the transmission for my Rat, and this F600 had it because it's a 460. This is a 460 big block gas engine, just like the one I have on my fucking Rat Rod. And this was it. This was the transmission, but it's gone. It's a sad story. Dog. kind of scared to come in this RV now after my trip cum sluts. Blasts. At least they like Disney. Esta güey trae un 454. Es Chevrolet.
¿Y está la transmisión?
Transmisión y motor, Simón, tantera. Esta madre le pusieron un tacómetro y unos relojes como si fuera un carro de carrera, se mamaron.
Oh, sí.
Nada, pero sí es Chevrolet esta madre. Damn, dog, this fucking person died on this bitch. Look at that shit. Look at it. That shit became nothing. Nah, pero esas badges estaban chidas, nomás que la quebraron a la verga. Pero es que este es GMC. Let me take the shitty graph off of it for sure. I already have the OBS over there without a bed. I'm going to do some fucking tweaking on the frame and shit like that. Nothing good. And then I got some fucking goodies here for the Datsun. Some new spark plugs. So I'm gonna show you now. It's a good time in the summer to work in the fucking night here in Texas because it should be hot as fuck. Plus I was busy as fuck today. This is here the last of these NGKs. Getting out of this engine. None of them are wet. Just number 2 was a little bit wet. But I don't see a smoking problem happening. Everything else looked pretty golden. This is the last one. This is the most annoying ass bitch one here, which is number 6. But after this, we're golden. None of these fucking wires really survived. They're all like fucking like dry rotted. And somebody had already fucked with them, like they changed the little boot because, you know, these were already fucked, the red ones. They get old and they just pretty much crack, so it did come with some wire set for the distributor, so we're gonna do that on that. They're red. So the HI is in, but I might need to bump it over and put it on fucking top dead center again because where they had it timed, it was on that side, and I didn't really want to go through the process of like moving the oil pump with a screwdriver, so I'm like, fuck it, I'll time it off of where they had it. But then I realized that the fucking vacuum advance is gonna be like close to hitting or hitting when you try to adjust it. So I'm like, nah, let me just do it right. Let me just go back and change how it's supposed to be. You know? Because theoretically, you can just put number 1 any position and just go off of there. But, yeah. Legend has it that I'll make it unbalanced or some bullshit, you know? Read all Hot Rod magazines, but maybe not. I don't know if you can see in there. Man, hardly. Oh, there it is. There's that shaft. And it's pointing over here. And it's supposed to be pointing behind me at number 1. So I'm just going to rotate it. That one spins freely. And the distributor is actually what connects the camshaft through that gear to spin the oil pump. So if you don't have that shit right, or like with the wrong shaft. It won't spin the oil pump. You'll burn your shit out. So I gotta turn that shit pointing to number 1. That way it's easier for me, because I think the way Chevy did it, they improved the design of the distributors, because before, holy shit, save it. Before it was offset, the pump would point in a certain direction, like 30 degrees off, and then the fucking, yeah, so before it was offset, and now the rotor points with the direction of the pump, so it's better. It's way more user-friendly. The steel plates were a motherfucker to cat. But there they are. That's death wheel all the way. Straight plating up this hull. C-notch plated. C-notch plated. Yeah, so I don't know if I'm gonna put them up there or down here. I'm still quite debating. I'm waiting for the customer to tell me where they had the radio before. I think the radio was here, maybe. I think this is too narrow for a radio. Like a modern radio, maybe. I don't know, but either way, I gotta be careful with this thing though. Can't manhandle it too bad because it has like mercury inside of it. That's how it works. It boils and it tells you the temperature. That's why they send it completely that you can't really fuck with it while you route it. Can't shorten it or anything. Can't be cut. I honestly want to put them here and have the radio on the bottom with one of those fucking radio kits they sell or whatever, or even if he puts a screen, it's big down there. But this would look sick here, and I'll just have to make some little panels, sort of like some PFD or whatever, or like some dashboard material from another car, so I can fill in those little tiny gaps. But it'll be golden right here. Look at it. It's just gonna be sexy. And then, since we have auxiliary switches now, and this had some bullshit, the one that says fasten seatbelts, that sucks that this is cracked right here. I'm gonna have to glue it, probably. But the one that says fasten seatbelts is gonna have this, that tractor light for the charging that I put for the 350 Chevy. So, if it ever says to fasten your seatbelt, so if it ever turns on while you're driving, it means that your fucking alternator went out or something went down. Because that's what that light's for. When you first open your ignition, you're gonna know you have power because that shit will turn on. And then when the system starts charging, it shuts off on its own. So it's pretty much how charging lights work. But this is like rigged up like a tractor. But yeah, we're doing that. This panel is bad as a little panel with a beveled edge. And then you can just fucking vinyl wrap it. If you don't want it fucking aluminum or whatever, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna drill some holes and put the switches on that bitch. And it covers this whole mamada. They like made this whole whacker, and we don't have the things that go there and all that shit, you know what I'm saying? This shit's all dirty and shit, whatever, right? Disregard, but there it is, little beveled edge. 3 switches. covers that hole that was some bullshit. I still gotta glue this and put that thing for that bulb, like I was saying. But you know, everything's a process. These are gonna go up here. I'm gonna make the little panel right now. It's gonna look sexy, way cleaner than it was and everything else. I don't know what these screws were for, but I don't know. They look pretty ranky. We'll work on it. I got her all her new ignition wires on. These little boots are all big, especially when so right now shit's kinda just tacked on that side, and this side, this is the fucking plate I put yesterday. That just burned the fuck in. See that? You can see. I don't know if you can, but it has the marks where it's hella fucking burnt in. And yeah, I don't know. It should be golden. I gotta do the other side. I'm doing it like at 135 amps on a 7018 rod. This bitch is bad though. Or like the front, like the grill looks good on it. Black bumper would be wicked. Eli's bike looks sick. It's sporty. I think Homeboy had told me that this is a 93 or a 96, but I think 93. This motherfucker's too clean. Look at the fucking stripes. Shout out to Eli, because my shit would have been scratched the fuck up by now. So that side's done, and on this side I need to do this outer plate. If you see here, I already have it clamped straight and following the motherfucker, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, it's hot as fuck. DRI was pretty wild last night. Pretty sore. That shit landed in my mouth. But you see, that motherfucker is wild. Anyway, you know who's annoying? Well jargon motherfuckers. I encountered one of those fools yesterday, and that fool started saying some shit like, argon purged and tungsten, and you know, just dropping a bunch of jargon, and I'm like, Shut the fuck up. I don't give a fuck. For real. I fucking love how this bitch sounds though. It's a mean ass startup. You know, I'm pretty close to being done with it, but I ran out of welding rods, so I'm gonna go pick up the starter for the Cadillac right now. It's already here in town. I tore that bitch from AutoZone because I had it on the warranty, but obsolete part number. So, and they sell updated part number, but I wasn't trying to buy shit. You know what I'm saying? It's like on their warranty. Sick in the head over here. I look at my 66, it's all abandoned and shit. I gotta do something with her. She runs, it's just I don't have money to like keep paying insurance monthly and shit. So I took the tires off so they wouldn't rot. Pretty much done with the fucking notch and repair of this fucking OBS. Probably just father black so it doesn't rust and color and date. Gotta put that bed back on it. So this truck has drop shackles. Forgot the brand, a Crown, but they have like a 2-inch drop there or a 1 1/4 or whatever. And right now they're set to the lowest height, and I'm gonna put it to the next height because when the bed's on, you get really very little clearance from the fucking notch to the frame. So we're gonna, from the frame to the axle, put it in the next setting, see how it looks. I put this breaker off this fucking for 220 welding, and then right now what I'm doing, I'm gonna fucking, I bought those sick ass lights, the fucking swap, so I'm gonna put this whole switch just be on.
Total body fuel and find out.
Damn, this bitch ate all the 9, didn't even get full. Times tough. This is good for like $3. I don't even know how I would feel about having teeth on my shit though, like that. Anyway, closer look. That shit just straight fucking broke. Like I said, the only reason I even haven't changed the handlebars or anything on this bitch is because of this fob thing where everything's ran from there, so all the aftermarket spacers needs to be for this bike. They're fucking expensive. I'm gonna have to modify this hoe and put this chrome bars for now, I guess. And this is the reason why I hadn't changed my handlebars. Well, apart from the fact that I like how my fucking bike looked from the fucking moment I got it. This is drive-by-wire, not drive-by-cable. Drive-by-cable is mechanical, and you just run a cable like a bicycle. Drive-by-wire is electronic, and then if you need to change the handlebars, it needs to have this notch on it. So this can sit in there and be happy, because this gear is what actually accelerates the bike when you move it. Yep. That gear assembles inside of the fucking grip. Also, you can't put any grip on it. You have to buy the drive-by-wire grips. Damn, my grips are fucking wrecked, yo. Look at it. I have 30,000 milers on this hoe. Hard-lived. She's no trailer queen. Damn, whoever the fuck is writing my simulation program is tripping, man. That fool always be putting me through some bullshit. I straight up took my parents to eat to celebrate the sales recently here. And then I'm blasting back in the fucking freeway from Sunland. And then I feel this shit just let go. And then I fucking, oh shit, it started moving a little wonky. I'm like, what the fuck's happening? Boom. You see this? You see the casts? It fucking broke. I'm thinking just like the wind pressure of all these years, just boom. And the bushings never felt all wongos like that, but as soon as it snapped, boom, I could feel it all fucked up, and I just let go. I was going like 120, I just let go, and then I just like once I got the hang of it, I'm like, okay, I'm good. That's why like developing tech always come and bites you in the fucking ass, because years in, it's just, damn, my handlebars are cracked too. Look at that shit. I straight was gonna die on this hoe. Shout! That was the wind straight up, because it was fucking windy right now, and I could feel the wind pressure, and then it just let go. That bitch popped it off. But I mean, I have put 30K on this hoe. But anyway, developing technology, like now this shit cracked, and the whole ass brain of the bike is in this little thing. Like, it won't start without this being plugged in there and shit. So I'll figure it out. That bitch straight snapped though. I'm gonna fucking hate how it's gonna look with those fucking tees, dog. Fucking hate that shit, dog. Anyway, life sucks, trash fuck. I'm gonna need to notch it. See these notches? I need to notch this shit so I can fit it. And then right here, I'm gonna need to fucking open the fuck out of this to be able to put this, that type of electric connector it comes with, which is probably gonna be a bitch to put in there and all that noise. These are all it. I have to run all these fucking connector heads through them. So you see, these have big ass notches on them. I don't know if it's worth cutting up those. I don't know. I might just put the wires through the outside. I don't give a flying fuck. Straight up. This is gonna be my lights switch, and then I can get power to my compressor. It sounds better. It sounds loud. Fat spokes. So these were my 10-inch mini apes that fucking cracked. And I traded for these. But I was told they were 12s, but they're not 12s. They're like 8s, probably. For sure, shorter than the fucking 10s that the bike came with. So I don't know if I'm gonna run them yet. I'm gonna try to look for another 10s. See what happens. And then spend some time fucking putting the fucking wires through them, though. It's pretty annoying. But yeah, I don't have the right ricers for it, though, because these are fatter. And the fucking ricer pad for this shit broke, so. Some people are telling me they like how the fucking drags look on it. I'm like, nah, homie, I don't like drag bars. Anyway. And other things going on. So I got a hold of this fucking fender, full fender, for like a deluxe or some shit like that, for a tombstone style tail light. I'm gonna throw it on there real quick, see how it looks. I always like the Bob look. I even cut up this fender and everything, but I don't know. Maybe I'll change her up a little bit for a while. Yeah, I'm gonna put that fender, and then now I'm gonna want to get bags for it. But obviously right now it's lower than it's supposed to, because like I'm not holding it up or whatever, but it's gonna be right around maybe there. Yep. I'm gonna drill new holes, and then I'm gonna probably have to weld those in or whatever, but it's cool because like I like the old original paint worn look on my bikes, like this one, you know, you see the tank's all scratched up a little bit, and it's original black, but it's kind of dulled out a little, you know what I'm saying? That's what I like. Just because I use this bitch, and she ain't no trailer queen. But yeah, that fender's dope. Black on black on black. Obviously my fucking headlights sunk in. I really need a bigger vessel headlight for this. But I like how it looks. Anyway, that shit bolted on. I just changed the brackets from my glass. They're actual Harley brackets. Which also got my glass from whoever he gave it to me. And I traded on these things. But yeah, I'm still like trying to fuck with the fender. I bolted on, but it wasn't really jiving with the lines and the spacing. You should maybe have to trim it. But yeah, it'll work. Just gotta work on it.